Hey guys, Angel here. I wanted to do a video today on a few things that I thought would be kind of interesting. I wanted to talk about my craft and the type of things that I do, and whether I'm a solitary witch or if I'm a coven witch, or the types of magic, dark or light, or anything that I do like that. I also wanted to talk about the two deities that I choose to worship or ask for help in my craft. And the last thing that I'm going to say is a word to people that are thinking about getting into the craft or deciding to maybe partake in something that has to do with the craft. First, I'd like to say my craft, or what I choose to practice, is the solitary path. I don't really converse with any other witches. I watch witches on YouTube, but I do not actually do any type of magics with any other witches or anyone that practices the craft. I consider my type of craft to be a mixed type. I do dark and light magic. Sorry about that. I do, spells of love and health and protection and stuff like that. But I also do things that are curses and hexes and anything. I kind of dabble in a little bit of everything. I don't really believe in not doing dark magic, because I feel that sometimes some people deserve to have a hex on them, or some people deserve to have black or dark magic done to them. Sometimes they just, are just evil people, and I don't think that doing, a love spell on someone that has tried to break up your relationship is the right thing to do. Like I said, maybe someday I will think about joining the coven. It's just right now I haven't done enough research, and I haven't, felt really comfortable walking into a group of other witches or anything like that and conducting magic or doing the things that I do. I don't, like I said, I don't feel right to be joined in with a certain coven. It feels a little too religious, a little too complicated, I guess. So next, what I wanted to talk about is my deities that I chose. I chose Hecate and Hades. Like I said, I do practice dark magic. Dark magic, it's not that I'm a dark person. It's just that I personally am more interested in how dark magic works. It's something that is, neat to me. That things like this and how it's done is really just very interesting. Like I said, Hecate, I chose Hecate because I am very, very into witchcraft, and she is the goddess of witchcraft. She's also the goddess of magic, the night, moon, the ghosts, and necromancy. I wrote that down just so I wouldn't get that wrong. And Hades is the god of the underworld. So, like I said, I feel sometimes that if maybe you are trying to be something that, if you're trying to be really light because maybe you're just a really dark person, that it kind of cancels out your magic. So I'm a very lighthearted person. I'm a very good person. I try to do things for other people. I try to help other people. I try to, just do things that are right in my life. And so that's why I feel, with the way that my heart is and who I am, that even if I practice severe dark magic, that it's not going to really become a problem. I've been through a lot of things in my life where I've done a lot of dark things. I've had a lot of mental health issues and things like that I'm currently still working on and stuff like that. So I know what it's like to feel like something's wrong. And, yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. But like I said, Hecate and Hades are my two deities. I just thought that I would put that out there so that you guys knew who I choose to allow into my magic and allow to work with myself and the things that I do. I also wanted to say that if your craft, if you are a coven or you are solitary, it doesn't really matter which one you are. Don't let somebody who, even somebody of the craft or somebody that is a witch tell you that, oh, you should do this and oh, you should do that. If you're not comfortable with what you're doing, if you don't feel 100% sure of the things that you are casting and or ready to deal with the responsibilities for what you did, don't do it. It's like if you're going to do dark magic or you're going to do light magic or you're going to, somebody's going to tell you, hey, you should come join this coven, and you just do it because you feel pressured, you're not going to be happy with what you do. So just be careful with the things that you do, whether you're doing a death spell or you're doing a massive love spell. Either way, whether you do a love spell or you do a death spell, you can still get in trouble for it, or you could still get, repercussions that you weren't expecting that could cause problems. Just because it's a love spell doesn't mean that it's going to be good because it's love. You could do a love spell on two people and it could be the worst thing that ever happened to them. Like I said, just be careful what you do, know what you're doing, understand what might happen, if you do these things. And yeah, so a word to people who are trying to get into the craft. The craft is something that it's a governmentally known religion. It's seen as a religion. It's seen as accepted. It's seen as okay to do in this world. Because this place, the United States of America, is under God. A lot of people have a lot of things to say about it because of what the history is with Christians and witchcraft and witches. Don't be afraid of anything. If you don't know what something is, ask a question. If you still can't find an answer, don't do it. Pretty much that's what I have to say about that. Just do what you know. The craft is actually very fun. It's something that is fulfilling to me. That's why I choose to follow it, and that's why I choose to practice, and that's why, even though I don't outright in public or to tell people that I am a witch or that I do practice, only people that I truly trust that know that I do have these things will I refer to myself as a witch, or will I let them know, yeah, this is what I'm doing and this is, blah, blah, blah. But I do not walk up to someone and say, hi, I'm Mary Lawrence, I'm a witch, blah, blah, blah. I just, I've talked to my father about that, and we don't feel that if, that I would be truly safe, I guess, if I were to refer to myself as a witch. But anyways, guys, this is about an 8-minute video. They're not long videos because of the fact that I don't have much to talk about. I don't have, really the subscribers that really watch my videos, so there's not much that I have going on in my life. This is a channel about my Wiccan path and my life and the way things are going. So I do, kind of updates on how things are, and maybe videos like I am now about things that I think are interesting or should be said. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope your Samhain and your Halloween goes great. Stay safe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.